Welcome back for today's Farm and Ranch News. In keeping with Governor Steve Bullock's phased COVID-19 reopening and in the interest of health and safety, Montana State University and the Montana Agriculture Experiment Station have made the difficult decision to cancel their 2020 in-person experiment station field days. The ag research will continue regardless across the state, and technology will aid in bringing the field days right to you virtually.
We are still hammering out the exact details, but all the speakers and all the people you normally get to interact with on a plot tour or on a wagon or standing out looking at a bunch of cattle or range work that we're doing in Montana will happen. It will just happen through either a recorded or a live broadcast, and we're still trying to hammer out how best that'll look. But Dr. Phil Bruckner will talk about the new winter wheats, whether that be a forage variety or his new winter wheats. Myself or some others could be talking about how we're integrating cattle into grazing cover crops. So those normal talks will take place. It'll just take place as recorded or in a semi-live format so we can get questions and answers back. I ran this by a couple producers because we all work with advisory councils throughout the state of Montana. And actually some of the producers were actually very excited. They absolutely mandate that we continue to do these person-to-person, face-to-face contacts when it's safe and prudent. But they said, in the best case scenario, this could be good. I can go back and I could review those video broadcasts when I'm in the tractor, auto steer, or if I can't attend a field day because I have a critical thing, this could be even a further reach for our research centers and the field days.
For up-to-date information about MSU summer programming, visit agresearch.montana.edu. Looking now to our weekly crop progress report, USDA says that in Montana last week, the planting of sugar beets progressed well with an estimated 65% of the crop planted compared to 40% the previous week. Spring wheat planting came in at 50% complete, which is ahead of last year at 48%, but behind the 5-year average of 62%. This week's weather will slow that down, no doubt. Winter wheat was reported with 1% of the crop booted, with conditions rated as 64% good to excellent compared to 74% this time last year. Don't go too far, we'll have more coming up next. As we come back today, as beef processing facilities slowly start to rebuild their workforces crippled by COVID-19, U.S. Senators John Tester and Steve Daines have co-sponsored the New Markets for State-Inspected Meat and Poultry Act, a bipartisan bill that would allow state-inspected meat processors to sell across state lines. Currently, there are 27 states, including Montana, with inspection programs certified by the Food Safety Inspection Service, which meet or exceed federal inspection standards. However, state-inspected meat products are limited to being sold in-state unless opted into a separate program within FSIS. The bill would address what the senators call unnecessary restriction on Montana's high-quality meat processors and ranchers and help relieve stress on the food supply chain due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, friends, that's all the time we have for today's Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day.